The Imams of the Ahlul Bayt, peace be upon them, were as concerned with treating the body as they were with treating the soul. Long before the emergence of conventional medicine, they left behind a rich source of medical wisdom addressing the health and well-being of the human body. It is only recently that science has begun to discover the medical knowledge that was already introduced by them centuries ago. Today, there are many skeptics of Islamic medicine and other forms of alternative therapy. However, with the rising failure of conventional medicine, such as its inability to prevent side effects, the growth of antibiotic resistance, and much more, people are increasingly turning towards natural alternatives to help combat incurable illnesses and diseases. With the help of experts, we will investigate the effectiveness of traditional Islamic healing, as prescribed to us by the Imams of the Ahlul Bayt. We will attempt to provide scientific verification for the most notable remedies presented to us from Tibb al-A'imma. Tibb al-A'imma refers to a comprehensive compilation of medical advice collected during the era of the Imams by companions who observed and recorded their methods of treatment of the ill. The Prophet and the Imams were herbalists. In particular, Imam Ja'far al-Sadiq, Imam Musa al-Kadhim, and Imam Ali al-Ridha were well known for their use of natural medicine, and the work of Imam al-Ridha, titled Al-Risala al-Dhahabiyya, or the Golden Medical Dissertation, became especially distinguished. Modern medicine owes a huge debt of gratitude to the Imams of the Ahlul Bayt, though unfortunately, despite their great contributions to medical literature, for most of us, it is not the first place we look when it comes to finding a cure. Tahir Ali is a doctor of natural medicine and has been seeing patients for 15 years. Many of the remedies he uses are directly derived from the narrations of the Imams. Conventional medicine refers to methods of treatment which rely on the use of drugs, radiation, and surgery. It is also known as allopathic, mainstream, or Western medicine. Due to increasing awareness in recent years, it has become notorious for its destructive side effects, which can often cause more damage than the illness that it seeks to treat. The miracle of Islamic healing, however, is that it does not entail the same shortcomings, and perhaps this is the reason why it is perceived as a threat to conventional medicine. What was different about the way the Prophet and the Imams treated their patients? Firstly, their approach was holistic. Instead of focusing on individual symptoms, they treated the person as a whole, physically, psychologically, emotionally, and spiritually. Their approach was naturopathic. They relied on natural substances as opposed to synthetic ones. The Prophet, peace be upon him, is narrated to have said that verily for every disease Allah has sent the cure, creating for every disease a cure from plants and honey. An example from among the extensive list of recommendations of foods from the Imams is the consumption of raisins, especially on an empty stomach. Science proves that raisins are bursting with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, and are useful in the treatment and prevention of many diseases. Fevers, insomnia, hypertension, and acidity can all be tackled with this superfood, not to mention its extraordinary ability to prevent the formation of cancer cells in the body. Another superfood is the ajwa date. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, has recommended that one should start their day by eating 7 ajwa dates in the morning. In 2013, a scientific study carried out on these dates, which are native to the region of Medina, west of Saudi Arabia, discovered its cyclooxygenase inhibitory effect, that is similar to commercial anti-inflammatory drugs such as aspirin, ibuprofen, and Celebrex. One of the most well-known and thoroughly studied substances, which occurs repeatedly within the narrations of the Prophet and the Imams, is raw honey. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "If a person eats honey, 1,000 remedies enter his stomach and 1,000,000 diseases will come out." Within natural medicine, honey is especially famous for its antibacterial properties. Alongside honey, the Prophet, peace be upon him, has also placed great emphasis on black seed. He says, "There is healing in black seed for all diseases except death." Its Latin name is Nigella sativa, but it's also referred to as fennel seeds, black cumin, or kalonji seeds. It traces its origins to more than 3,000 years ago, when it was treasured by ancient Egyptian and Assyrian civilizations, who considered it a miracle cure for all ailments. Though black seed oil has always maintained popularity across the Middle East, it has only recently become popular in Europe. In 1995, a German doctor, after using black seed to successfully cure his horse of an asthma attack, was so astounded that he used it on one of his patients who was also cured. Black seed can now be found in every chemist in Germany and Austria, often prescribed for asthma and other diseases of the immune system. Much of the substances with great health benefits, which were taught by the Imams centuries ago, have only recently been discovered by modern scientists. Imam Ali al-Hadi said, "The best thing for malarial fever is saffron. Scientific studies confirm saffron is effective in reducing malarial parasites." He also recommended drops of rue with olive oil for treating ear infections. Scientific studies confirm that rue has anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial activity. Imam al-Sadiq recommended the consumption of rice for curing diarrhea and stomach problems. Scientific studies have confirmed that rice porridge is a lifesaver for chronic diarrhea. The Prophet recommended pomegranate for a long list of diseases. Science confirms that pomegranate has anti-helminthic and anti-diarrheal activity. The Prophet said that olive oil is a cure for 70 diseases. Science confirms that olive oil lowers cholesterol, elasticizes arteries, enhances respiratory tract, eradicates ringworm, fights cancer, and is an excellent emollient. Imam al-Sadiq narrates that lovage is a good treatment for pain in the waist. Science confirms that lovage has diuretic properties and that it is good for the kidneys. He also said that lettuce purifies the blood. Scientific studies confirm that lettuce is anti-diabetic and protects the DNA from leukemia cells. The Prophet said garlic cures 70 diseases. Science confirms it is cardioprotective and that it has anti-tumor, antifungal, anti-parasitic, antibacterial, and anti-diabetic properties. The Prophet said that in the heart of man there is a seed of insanity that can only be prevented by narcissus, which is a flower. Science shows narcissus slows down the process of neurological degeneration and has anti-Alzheimer properties. Sayyid Muhammad Rizvi is a fully qualified hijama therapist in London and has carried out the cupping procedure on clients for approximately 3 years. He has treated a diverse range of patients with various health problems, who often walk away with success stories after only a couple of sessions of therapy.
My name is Sayyid Muhammad Rizvi, and I have advanced diploma in hijama therapy. Also, I've studied Tib Ahl al-Bayt alayhim salam. I studied that for a year when I was studying in the house of Qom in Iran. There I came across such a thing as Tib Ahl al-Bayt. I had no idea that such a thing even existed. Throughout my research and my study in this subject of Tib Ahl al-Bayt alayhim salam, I have come across more than 640 authentic narrations in the books of the Shia. That the books of the Shia contain more than 640 authentic sahih narrations from Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam on the importance of this al-hijama, the cupping, Islamic cupping. Cupping, in brief, is applying negative pressure to the affected area. It's like the opposite to a massage. When you get a massage, pressure is applied onto your body or onto that specific targeted area. With cupping, pressure or vacuum is created, whereby negative pressure is applied, and then fine incisions or cuts are placed onto that area, and that blood which was localized there in the very first place is then extracted. Generally speaking, hijama is very good for boosting the immune system, and everyone wants a strong immune system because it prevents from illnesses and diseases. It boosts the red blood cell count, the white blood cell count. It can treat conditions like constipation, migraines, headaches, back pains, especially women that suffer from lower back pain, sciatic nerve pain. All of these things can be treated sometimes with only one session of hijama, and I speak from experience. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. So brother, if you could recite Ayatul Kursi as we begin. So we begin by spraying a little bit of olive oil on the client's back.
Islamic medicine leaves no stone unturned in providing natural and holistic treatments for the health and well-being of the human body. Despite attempts to denounce this form of alternative therapy as baseless and deficient of scientific backing, the evidence is clear for those who wish to see it.